Hello everyone, Lee Martin here from sportsbookreview.com. As we come into week 6 of the NFL, I'm 15-10 against the spread with my picks, so let's keep this ball rolling and make some more money. Before I get into my picks of the week, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you get notified regarding new content. Now let's see what I've got in the books. For my first pick of the week, I'm checking out the Minnesota Vikings at home against the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are currently winless on the year and will be playing their first game after firing their head coach Dan Quinn. The defensive unit is among the worst in the NFL, ranking 25th in efficiency, while the offense, which has been the only solid thing about this team in the past few years, has not been able to pick up the slack. Matt Ryan hasn't thrown a touchdown pass since the first quarter in Week 3 versus the Bears, going the last 11 quarters without reaching the end zone. Overall, Minnesota has a great rush attack and a solid receiver in Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Although Dalvin Cook is going to be out this weekend due to a groin injury, Kirk Cousins can rely on Alexander Mattison, who rushed 20 times for 112 yards last week against the Seahawks. I think the Vikings are better than their record suggests. In their last 3 games, they lost 2 games by 1 point to 2 unbeaten teams in the Seahawks and the Titans, while handily beating the Texans in Houston. I'm going to back the more efficient team in this one, so I'm taking the Vikings -3 at BetOnline. For my second pick of the week, let's go to Pittsburgh, where the Steelers will be hosting the Browns. The Browns are coming off of a convincing win of 32-23 in Week 5 against the Colts. You could say Baker Mayfield may have found his groove, as the offense has been relying heavily on the run, in turn taking the pressure off of Baker. Kevin Stefanski has completely changed the culture of the Browns, and for the first time in decades, this Browns team looks and feels dangerous. After getting blown out in Week 1 versus the Ravens, the Browns have absolutely dominated every team they've faced. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh continues to benefit from an easy schedule, even though their games end up being much closer than they should be. I expect a tough battle in the divisional game, and a rivalry that can be renewed this weekend. I'm backing the Browns +3.5 at BetOnline. For my third pick of the week, let's check out the Chicago Bears versus the Carolina Panthers. The Bears have been one of the most surprising teams this year so far, riding a 4-1 record and coming off of a close win against the Tom Brady-led Bucs. People may point to the offense as an area of weakness for the Bears. However, in Nick Foles' 2 starts with the team, he has faced the Colts and the Bucs, the 2 top-rated defensive teams according to DVOA. I expect a breakout game of sorts for this Bears offense against a Panthers team who can't generate pressure and maybe without a few key starters. On the defensive side, Khalil Mack had his best game of the year last week, and for the first time since last year looked like the Khalil Mack of old. The Bears also have a strong secondary, which will help neutralize the Panthers' strong receiving core. I expect Teddy Bridgewater to come back down to earth this week, as he'll be facing constant pressure and will more than likely make some key mistakes. Don't let the Panthers' 3-2 record fool you. This isn't a playoff team and should be only favored by 3 against the bottom feeders of the league. I'm backing the Chicago Bears +3 at BetOnline. Let's move on to my fourth pick of the week, where the LA Rams are road chalk against the 49ers. Do I even need to begin about San Francisco? Not only is their team filled with injuries and is a complete mess, but Week 5 was a disaster for the team. Jimmy G looked awful last week, posting the worst passer rating of any quarterback so far this year, as the team got blown out by Miami 43-17. When CJ Beathard, the third-string quarterback, comes in and almost looks better than your starter, you can say the team is in trouble. The Rams are currently 4-1 and seem to be back on their normal pace since that terrible loss to the Bills in Week 3. In Week 5 against Washington, Jared Goff completed 21 out of 30 passes for 309 yards. I expect to see another wonderful performance from the Rams offense this weekend, so I'm backing LA -3.5 at BetOnline. Last but not least, I have my 5th pick of the week with the Green Bay Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Packers have looked like one of the premier teams in the NFL so far this season, as the offense has been on a tear and ranks first in offensive efficiency, and the second-ranked team, the Chiefs, aren't even close. Though the Bucs are ranked second in defensive efficiency, no one has shown this season that they can even come close to slowing Aaron Rodgers down. On the flip side, Tampa's offense isn't what we all hoped it would be this year, at least not yet. I just don't think the Bucs offense can keep up with the Packers for 60 minutes in what will be a high-powered affair. The Packers are coming off of a bye week, so they will be fully rested and ready for Tampa Bay to bring the heat. I'm ready to see an unhappy Brady under pressure this weekend, so I'm backing the Packers -2 at Heritage. Well, that's all I have for week 6 in the NFL. If you'd like to check out all of SBR's NFL content, then head on over to sbrpicks.com/NFL. If you'd like to discuss my picks with me, then write in the comments below or give me a follow on Twitter at LeeMartinSports. Be sure to also give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. That way you never miss any content. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week with my picks for week 7 in the NFL. Best of luck.